58 people boarded a routine flight from London to Tel Aviv, and none of them survived. On the 27th of July, 1955, a passenger airliner drifted a few miles off course into hostile airspace, and 2 fighter jets shot it out of the sky. This is the story of El Al Flight 402, a Cold War tragedy that turned an ordinary civilian journey into one of the deadliest air disasters of its era. The aircraft was a Lockheed Constellation, registered 4X, a KC, flying from London to Tel Aviv by way of Vienna and Istanbul. It had left Vienna's airport at 2:53 in the morning. Because its route skirted the edge of communist Bulgaria, the crew were told to hold to the Amber 10 Airway, keeping safely over friendly Yugoslav and Greek skies on the way to Istanbul. But somewhere along that path, the airliner strayed across the western Bulgarian border. A military observation post near the town of Tran registered the crossing. Air defense scrambled 2 Bulgarian MiG-15 jet fighters. Moments later, the Constellation was attacked and went down near the town of Petrich. All 7 crew and 51 passengers were killed. Why did it matter so much? Because this was not a battlefield. It was a scheduled passenger flight, filled with ordinary travelers, brought down at a moment when relations between the eastern and western blocs were dangerously tense. A navigational error of only a few miles became a death sentence for everyone on board. The weapon behind it tells you how sharp those tensions had become. The MiG-15 was a single-seat, transonic jet fighter built for the Soviet Union, one of the first successful jets to use swept wings to push toward the speed of sound. In the skies over Korea, it had outclassed the straight-winged fighters sent against it, so completely that the United States rushed its own F-86 Sabre into battle to answer it. These were front-line war machines, and they returned on an unarmed airliner. For the Constellation, this was the deadliest crash the type had suffered up to that time. 58 lives lost, over a border that a civilian aircraft had barely nicked, in a corner of Europe where a single wrong turn could be read as an act of war. The wreckage near Petrich left a hard question hanging over the era. In a world split into armed camps, how many miles of margin does an innocent mistake really have? And what happens to the people caught when that margin runs out? That's it for this one. Watch this next. One pale dot, the day Cassini photographed Earth from Saturn.